Don Hadley here again with our video blog. Had a meeting this morning that was real interesting because there seems to be a theme in the last few weeks of a lot of people that need things to happen. Part of it is taking advantage of great opportunities they have. Part of it, in some cases, people trying to prevent major crisis from happening. In the course of this, I'm finding a lot of these people they're telling people what to do. They're telling people you need to do this and that. They're saying you have to make this happen or the team has to. And while I think that can be incredibly valuable when the house is on fire and we have to get water on the fire as quick as we can, the old saying that telling is not selling is very applicable. Another way to say this is that kind of like a picture is worth 1,000 words, a question is worth 1,000 statements. A question is worth 1,000 statements. We've got to get people thinking through things for themselves. We've got to get them answering questions so that we know what framework they're coming from, how they're thinking about it, and teaching them how to think. And so one of the things in common I've seen in all the themes, all these situations with this theme the last few weeks, is that there's not enough asking questions going on. Instead, I think the leader has got to come up with 5 or 6 questions to ask who they're engaging with, whether it's a team or an individual. I find too often they're engaging individuals and should be actually engaging 2 or 3, 4 people at the same time, or an 8, 9, 10 group or team at the same time, and there's not enough of that being done. But it has to be done not in the form of telling, but in terms of asking questions, because that's what makes the path clear. It creates buy-in, it creates implementation, and it creates action. And because it's a different way of thinking for some leaders, it takes more effort and energy, but it's incredibly valuable if you're trying to move your team 2 or 3 stages up to a much more powerful way of doing, achieving, and quite frankly, it's one of the critical paths to getting a better life for yourself and everybody else on your team. Thank you.